What's up, Champions fam? It's Z.E.K.E back with a brand new WWE Champions video. And hey yo, it's time that the bad guy speaks. So Z.E.K.E, thank you, but allow me to take over. This isn't Chico Reza Ramon. This is the bad guy of WWE Champions. And what a joke this weekend has become. This was supposed to be a weekend where we all awaken the dragon, right? Roll out the red carpet for acrobat legend Ricky the Dragon Steamboat after years of teasing us with him making it in game. Got some marvelous, exceptional, illustrious gameplay from the Broskies. Just to be met with this insult of a contest. Allow me to break some things down for y'all, because a lot of y'all are probably over it. I would be too if I was mistreated like this. So I'm going to just break things down and then I'll be out of your head. But I want to give you something to think about moving forward. Now, this contest was supposed to bring in a great unit, and that it did. But at the same time, many problems arose. On top of the problems that we already have in game, and we're about to cover that as well. Ricky finally in the game, finally ready to spread his wings and do damage with the multiplied gems and the cross breaks. Fast charge moves, flying all over, handling his business. But then we got hit with a couple problems, Houston. Launch of the tour. Where is it? Nowhere to be found. We got a Mega Superstar loot banner up. But in the store, no loot coins, no offers, no deals. Then it gets better. We go ahead, we get the tour up. We get that sorted out. But looky here. The tours for August 2020's SummerSlam Party MLC still not fixed when it comes to the visual glitch. So again, don't waste your time. Don't waste your auto clear tickets or your health packs running through this issue because it's Champions and Scopely's fault. But I digress, y'all, because this is when it gets even more insane in the membrane. You had a Mega Superstar loot banner up, but you didn't have the coins to pull on it. You had that available, but then you didn't have no tour. You put the tour up, but then you still forgot the loot coins. But then this is the icing on the cake. Somehow, some way, certain factions, I'm not going to mention any names, max out the contest. So then you have to take the tour down again. You have to postpone it once more. What's going on with you? Because not only have you had to renege on your tour a couple times over right out of the gate, you've yet to even resolve the previous issue with the MLC limited time tours, which bothers me even further. Then you got factions clearing out the faction contest somehow, some way, right? Screw job would be an understatement, but it is what it is, right? What do I know? I just make content. But gets a little better. In other words, it gets a little worse. You send us this compensation. What is this? Tell me, what is this? Bags that go towards the contest. Awaken the dragon. Pa. Don't even make me scoff. Give us a couple of shards of the Chase Champion. Cool. Only a handful of people are going to have them anyway because that's how it's set up, right? That's the routine for champions, okay? The haves and the have-nots, always going to be that way. Never going to change. But then you give us these appreciation boxes because these certainly aren't bags, okay? The bags are next to the red boxes with the ribbon, but you call these appreciation bags instead of boxes. Don't even know what kind of items you're handing out to your player base. But guess what? I hit claim. No boxes to be found until hours later. Then I think everything's done. The fuckery is ended. But hey, yo, when it comes to champions, they're all about that DP action, if you know what I mean. Because they were making sure that we were getting fucked from all orifices and there was no escape. They were ready to pipeline us one way or the other, brother. But the bad guy don't get down like that. But then, here they go. I go to do my expeditions, clear them out, claim my rewards, get me some health packs, get me some coins to brighten up my day. They take my swag coins, but then I get hit with this. Grab bag is inactive. This grab bag is not available now. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't have enough sense to screenshot every instant of what has taken place over the last couple of hours. Now I see why so many people are complaining on Twitter, why so many people are up at arms on the Facebook community pages. Now I understand why so many people are not only removing their debit or credit cards from their respective gameplay stores and app stores. I'm also seeing why so many players are opting to uninstall the game and move on to better things and situations. You know, content creators can only do so much. Some of us are tied in deeper than others. But at the end of the day, when you playing a game that has no respect for its community, thinking that this is good compensation, what a joke. And again, I'm not scoffing or laughing, but truly, what a joke. A missed opportunity on a champion that many have been looking forward to. And after being captivated by the amazing gameplay from the brothers. Yeah, brothers, not broskies on this one. To see how great this unit is. But to also accept and embrace that, hey, only a handful of people are going to get him. But to see the dropped balls, the missed opportunities, the missed shots on this contest, that's even being dubbed a contest that's going to run like a dub LC, a week-long contest within a month-long contest. I'm poorly disappointed. Poorly. I understand why people didn't go into this with high expectations. They had already had their expectations set really, really low on this one. But Champions and Scopely went a bit further, got the shovel, and dug a couple feet lower than we had expected. And it doesn't look like they're going to dig themselves out, because here's another thing. We were supposed to have a blitz. Where is it? We got a showdown coming up. Is everything going to be resolved by then? Why have people in positions to work on a game that they don't even care for? These are issues that shouldn't even be a problem. But here we are talking about them. Here we are breaking things down, constructively critiquing the issue with the atmosphere and environment of the game at this moment. I'd be upset too. I'd be upset too, knowing that I'm doing these videos for a game that I've played since its beginning. And instead of years of developing a game that's a masterpiece, they're just showing how much of a fraud they really are. And I feel for all those people who invest their disposable income and get nothing back. There's nothing wrong with having a shard system in game. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Shard systems work in certain games. But when you have the amount of shards to this point now in the thousands, it sets expectations really low. And it makes it very difficult for people to get behind any contest moving forward. Unless, of course, you got the money to spend. You're in a faction that's going to guarantee someone's going to break the bank to see it through until the end so that everyone walks away happy. And those are far in between. But the Dragon, to me, just like many other great wrestlers that had this spotlight shined upon them in the past, he deserved better respect with how this was sorted out. Because even when it comes to the milestones, it seems that whenever Scopely or Champions messes up, or should I say better, fucks up, they punish us for their mistakes and wrongdoings. What kind of game, what kind of business does that to their community? I'm telling you, some games that don't do that, Dokkan Battle, One Piece Treasure Cruise, Fate Grand Order, they make a mistake. They reimburse us tenfold. They take care of their players. They let them know that they care. You think after all this hype to build this up, after you've already blatantly made it easily to see for a blind man that you only care about the money, you think that people are just going to lay down and be cool with this? It gets to a point where it's obvious that y'all don't care, and the people that work for you don't care. Because if an issue like this happened in any of those games that I mentioned beforehand, it would be resolved instantaneously. Yet we're sitting here waiting, and we know how the support team is when it comes to the weekends. We're probably going to get everything fixed when no one cares anymore. And if people have already maxed out the faction contests already, then that makes it all the more easier for them to capitalize and take care of other things. While other factions struggle, while other factions try to figure out what's going on, while other players are still trying to figure out what to do with their limited time tours, and now you're about to throw some blitzes in there, expecting us to care about some shards of certain champions. You're going to throw in a showdown tournament again with a contest being tied to it where you've made the point system mission impossible. Unless you're with the right people and rubbing shoulders, right? Pathetic. Pathetic. Useless. I don't know anymore, y'all. I know one thing, though. I'll do what I need to do to help out my faction fam, Phoenix Rises. But who knows what's going to follow up afterwards. I was supposed to do some content on my Abso free account. But things change because situations change. This felt more important to address as the bad guy. No need for enthusiasm. Just straight cut to the point. And sorry if I seem long-winded. Sorry if I'm extending this or prolonging this longer than necessary. But I just had to say what I felt. And I'm not cool with it. I can't ride with this. I expected better from people who literally are sitting on top of a gold mine. But they continue to usher us out shit. But I guess the way I see it, the way they look at it, we've been force feeding them this type of shit for so long that no one's going to stand up and say nothing. They're just going to keep on taking it. And it is what it is. But even with that being said, I got to look back at what OG Gerson said. At the end of the day, free rewards are free rewards. Go on about your business. And yeah, a lot of us can do that. A lot of us, it's going to be easy for us to do. But even still, it doesn't make what they're doing right. And it doesn't make the situation any better. So, bad times don't last. But you champions do. I hope things change for the better. But it does seem that things are only going to get worse. Until next time, y'all. Peace.